Abusia yentwa yenkomo no eso TV Ghana eni edin no ene mame efia adepa mama ye thumbs up mo tense comment section na mo wia mo share stories no yetwa enkomo no so dia na kyerese ye de ne kyeremu ewo NDC for wo mo akache na the highest propaganda wo mo already on and said the economy is super bad and nema koyi sa no mo kano na ye wura ba ko Sam George yenim no I proper activist and staunch member of the NDC now or then send be to justice say no. It is very hard say the ordinary Ghanaian able to me afford a 3 square meal onye politician there and then a hotel the wood them the den. Now okay can nsɛm wie yɛ ɛna ɛyɛ wretched ahiagba ɛsi gyina yie na munya platform you just run your mouth lose talk nko a ɛna wɔtoto nsɛm no bi ɛde ama ne ɔno ɛne NDC for fire to fire paa deɛ mu ɛden ɛna wapro ɛde egu hɔ na ɛbɛgye brɛ na ewie a deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ bi ɛde ato am so nti nkɔmɔ no so de si ɛkɔɔ so after what Sam George said.
To say yet to so yet to come high yet to so and a come day. Today are we satisfied? Today it is a miracle if you can afford 3 square meals, it is a miracle in this country. Except you are part of you are a parachute of this government or part of the little brigade. Okay, there is no way you can say that there is a bright future in this country.
Right.
Quickly come
My brother Sam George is an honorable. So I will classify this as an honorable loose talk, simplistic analysis, emotional talk that carries no weight in terms of helping us address the problem in this country. Question one, they sat here, and children who were supposed to go to school, much of them didn't go to school on account of poverty. I come from a place where there's poverty. Myself almost didn't go to school because of poverty. So when he sits here on high horse talking the way he's talking, it pains my heart. This goes beyond politics for me. This is personal. I am here determined to say that the reason we all are in this space to do politics is to help Ghanaians. And if we cannot do so, and there's a policy calculated to help the very impoverished people of this country, after he has gotten all the benefits, and then we are doing the bit we can to help people. He sits here on TV and talk the way he's talking. It's painful. It's insulting. And unfortunately, his party claims my region to be a stronghold. And that's where much of the poverty is. And most of my compatriots and my fellow Voltarians don't have the money to pay to send their children to school. And this government is doing that. Even though the balance of their support comes from that region, they did zero for my people. So when he sits here and talks this thing, it gets me outraged that politics must mean something for us. We shouldn't just come here and look pretty on TV. We should not come here and just put our ties and think we can talk just anyhow. It is about people's lives. This is not just something we're doing for our political party. This is why this president need to ensure that if we must lead this country out of the woods, we must make sure we bring everybody up with us. It's part of the SDG. Does he believe in that? So please, let's move away from this very simplistic talk just because we have the opportunity, so we say anything. This is personal. Since I almost didn't get opportunity, I want to champion this. If this president didn't do this, it will be one thing that I'll be disappointed with if free SHS didn't come. And if you see and notice every one of my discussion, the first policy I want to cite is free SHS because it means something personal to me.
It is serving the needs of parents.
Absolutely.
That's the point.
It is serving the needs of the children themselves. Look, combined number of students who would have gotten the opportunity if they did free SHS for the 8 years they sat here and ruled this country. Tell me. First time we did about 91,000. Second about 181. Can you tell me the projection and the increment of students? How many of them are sitting out there without this opportunity because they didn't do free SHS? So please don't come on TV and tell us something that is helping the very people.
The strongest hold of the NDC, zero improvement, zero policies, zero implementations, and now one more edgy ama one more. It's an original to ride on the fact that the economy is not doing well according to the NDC. Now, so the kind of sense are there, so be papa because the free snare police, the new Mayama Marta, and nan bɛka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ National Parents Party new patriotic party biem na kyerɛ sɛ no the NDC and the economy no si yɛngya ama wɔn mu sɛ yɛnyɛ ne dɛn na ɛma wɔn mu obi ntumi nhunu well yɛmpeke deɛ ɛtwa so no so.
Right. Those people who are benefiting from free SHS, they are not the ones today to sit on this platform. But
ebusua yɛbɛhwɛ na de atoaso ama mo na Richard Nhagba argument no people are saying he has intelligently argued his facts out ɛno na aka amanfo bebree akoma na ebi a bɛpeke comment ne nyinaa so deɛ biribi hɔ no
We were
let
told
us
say yet sika no
look
so.
at that.
Yet krom ha yet sika no so.
I pray that my people turn around because really, NDC, that's policy. That's what transforms the country. So please, please, and it pains me. His party is going to sit around and say Volta region is their stronghold. I pray that my people turn around because really, NDC is not helping them. It's not helping me. It's not helping my region. So don't come here and be so simplistic and talk this thing and think you can get away with it. We are trying to transform this country, and every Ghanaian must be part of it. And that's why I support this president, because he's doing the very thing that will make this country move out of the woods. Look, we've been how many years old, and how many years have they governed this country? Every time excuses. Please, we are serious now. All this is talking about ESLA. He knows the formula. How much of the ESLA percent, the formula, how much of the percentage goes to debt recovery? About 32%. Huh? 68% goes to energy power generation and infrastructure support account. You understand? So what are you talking about? This thing about every day just saying things and seeking power for the sake of it. You know what they say?
So for you, the ESLA has been used for what the purpose?
But he should tell us if 32% of everything he's talking about is what goes to that. Were they not the one who crafted the law? If that is exactly what they wanted to do to just pay it, why didn't they put 100%? Because the price stabilization levy, 100% goes to that. Why didn't they do that? So please, don't just talk. Right. They say power corrupt, absolutely, or absolute power corrupts. But there is such thing as power that people get to serve. This is what we have. My brother and his party, I will tell you, right, this is my feeling. They can say I'm wrong. But I think that they are seeking power for the sake of power. And that is what corrupts. You understand? We need to get to a point. We have been brought to a point. You left this economy in the mud. It's been brought up. There's no dispute about the numbers. You can say what you want, but we have
Right, Ebusia, we still continue. What say or say they are seeking power for the sake of power, desperation. To me, here, woman, it's not what the Ghanaian is thinking about. It's not the need of Ghanaians. The penal, the hot chirimono, and yet enona NDC airshare, according to Ira Richard Anyagba. Yes, yeah, to us, so let's pick a few comments now, Abano. Niagla Bu Junior, or say well spoken, say, Oreku, or say bravo, Sariki, or say great works. Bright, Nana Aqua, or say good work there, Nano for your man, for say I salute you here, but God bless you. I draw Grantman, say, possible. In your idea, or say good submission, my brother. Gam, or say well spoken, OT, or say well spoken. Queen of Queens, or say I love this big ups, and Amistable, or say Misty Bay, sorry, or say I completed JHS in 2013. Due to find issues, I couldn't continue, but my younger brother completed in 2022. And he gotten the opportunity because of the free senior high school. Indeed. Obi so as a loose talk, Nana Ekia Papa B, or say they are hungry for power, desperation. BB, or say NDC for dear, they have never been serious. And in common, ADD so, and no. Richard Hagba and some no Akagana Fakuma here spoken for the masses because it's super obvious that the NDC is only power drunk. They are looking and desperate to have the power because no make be so far policies that are even coming out from the NDC in Ebusia. It's been wrap your brains around it. It could be a opposition. Now you feel the pain of Ghanaians talking about the economy. Now also policies. Explain these policies till date. Policies no end to us so Ghana for some kind of brebium. Call ye almost say buku empreko dime. Tertiary education crime is free. Na freedom limited to just first years. Ye remove hwe kra say students no ho asem na mo kan. Na say say no there's we ni potre well, I'll leave you guys to be the judge of the stories. More, I'm going to see comment section on Mama Adventure in Flumame. And some say an sequel. Voter region, strongest one of the NDC, zero development. zero implementation. Hwee nim na ene mo gyina only the economy so dey come on sama aya mon kai the incentives and the policies and the ways MPP government are improve Ghana. And I cry MPP folk from one manifesto some de be win elections in 2024. Ghana for say Mondogi manifesto no free senior high police in Kwanti to Obama mo. This shows how good the MPP government has performed. The Biamekasa, the politician, can Mondoge, Namuntie, the ordinary Ghanaian, what are Ghanaians saying, the honor, and I am a mamma Draco. Yempe, near friend, come on, Emre, comment section at the whole. Montin see Montre Madrid, be more subscribe, and I'm going to share stories.
To do that, but you just don't come and have a moment and just have honorable loose talk. That is not acceptable. That is actually inimical to the growth and the interest of the people who are from my region, who appear to be your stronghold and your supporters. And for me, I find insulting, and if he can seize, or his party can seize from that, it will help this country move forward.
Okay, Madam Sanja, wrap up for me.
He calls it honorable loose talk. Fine.